Hi everyone, I'm Sam at Space Man Games. Today is July 3rd, 2026. It's Friday, and we're going to start with Wordle number 1841st. And we've got to be quick as it's almost midnight here. And let's see. Okay, so let's pick up the letter S. Okay, so strip. Easy. We can do that. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so let me see. T. A T out of place. I want to do tacky or no, Terran is the T-E-A-C-H. Oh, they've already done that before, right? But it's fine. Okay, we got an A now. A-T, maybe double T. Or baton? I don't think so. Oh, wow. Wow, when I don't overthink it, I get a 3. Wow, okay. Maybe there weren't that many options. I don't know. Let's check calculator. The answer is baton. Let's start with strip, which actually wasn't that all that difficult. I think the second guess was the most crucial one. Oh, okay. Actually, the T was not bad. 205 probable answers remaining. And then let's see, teach. So quite good then. Okay. So, wouldn't think of that. Oh, 1 out of 32. Whoa. So I really was quite lucky. There's Abbott, about, dealt, a foot, a lot, etc. And I just went with the one that I could only think of first, and that was it. Wow. Yeah, really, it's funny when I don't overthink stuff. I get a 3. Okay, well, I'm not gonna complain. Oh, right, I just remembered I was supposed to use fifth because it's 555, but I forgot because I just woke up from a nap. So I forgot about what I said I was gonna do. So alas, no fifth as a starting word. But curious, if I had done fifth, would that have made much difference? Let's see, move that as well. Let's try. 365, so not that great. But if I had done, I don't know. Well, I wouldn't have done teach because I already used the H. So I would have thought of something else. So I don't know if I could have gotten that 3. So it's just kind of lucky that I got stripped today and then did teach, and then that's the first thing I saw. So just very lucky. Luckier than me trying to do fifth anyway. Probably wouldn't have gotten it in 3, I don't think. But yeah, it's just my luck. Alright, let's quickly move on to connections before it crosses over to midnight. It is now 11:56 p.m. on my clock. Alright, we're playing connections number 1118. Let's go. Today's 16 words / phrases. We've got hot drink, run around, Felicity, shirt, warm fuzzies, gossip, cool beans, dirty look, cold shoulder, happiness, right on, hard time, far out, golf accessory, bliss, and groovy. Far out and groovy feels very like hippie phrases. Far out, groovy. Anything else that works there? Don't know. Felicity is like happiness, right? Bliss, happiness, warm fuzzies. Try that. That's one. Positive feelings. That's the yellow. Got the positive one first. Okay. Run around. Give someone the run around. Give someone the cold shoulder. Give someone a dirty look. Give someone a hard time. Things you can give someone that you don't like. Don't know. Yeah, bad things to give someone. I just said things you give someone you don't like, so I think that's kind of close enough. What's that? Hot drink. Cocoa. Cool beans. Cool beans. Far out. Right on, groovy. All like hippie phrases. The same thing. Retro expressions of approval. Okay. I said hippie, but hot drink, golf accessory, shirt, and gossip. Oh, they're all just tea. Okay. Well, what things pronounced tea might refer to. Okay, that's a nice one. Okay, let's take a look at all these categories. Wow, I mean, honestly, it's so funny when I'm rushed for time, I can solve both games and get good results really in like a matter of like 3-4 minutes. I don't know what we're on time, but positive feelings. Okay, bliss, happiness, felicity, warm fuzzies. So that there's all the same thing, positive stuff. Bad things. So we counteract that the positive, and then we go on straight to bad things to give someone. So you give someone a cold shoulder, so it's like you're ignoring them. Give someone a dirty look, like a judge and glare, or like, and then give someone a hard time. You are not cutting anyone some slack, basically. Give someone the runaround. I think, is that like leading them on a goose chase or something? Give someone the runaround. That is like mislead someone. Give someone the runaround. Let's see. I don't remember. Sure. Okay, so let's see. Merriam-Webster. What does that say? Okay, to fail to give some information or help that he or she needs by not answering questions or by not dealing with the problem directly. Sort of like, how do we say it? Like they're not getting to the point, right? Like they're not, something like that. I think I don't know how to explain it better, but yeah, I don't know if there's a better way. Just really run around to give one unclear, misleading, incomplete, or evasive information. Yeah, so it could be either just like incomplete, so not on purpose, or it can also be misleading. That one is intentional, right? So that they don't get to where they're. So like, yeah, I was saying like on a goose chase, right? So I think that's quite better. Then we got retro expressions of approval. So interesting. I mean, this one is more on the older side of slang, and then this one is a newer side of slang. So cool beans, far out, groovy. And I keep associating this with Shaggy from Scooby Doo because he's like got that hippie vibes. I mean, of course, it's not hippie times in Scooby Doo. I don't think. I don't know what era they're in, but yeah, they do tend to say that like far out, right? Now, what things pronounced T might refer to? Golf accessory. So that thing that, well, this is TEE. That's the little plastic piece that goes into the ground, and then they put the golf ball on, and then that's what they hit them. That's for that. Because this comes up in crosswords a lot. It's good, right? It's got two E's. It's a short word. And then gossip is TEA. So, spill the tea, which again is funny enough, it's related to hot drink, which is TEA. So they both spell the same, and it comes from there. Spill the tea and then gossip. And I believe it's not just slang, but it is I believe African American English, or also known as African American Vernacular English at the moment. And I think people are also leaning to calling it Ebonics. I'm really worried about that, but yes, I believe that's comes from there. It's definitely not just slang that came out of nowhere, but definitely is I think it's from the African American community, if I'm not mistaken. And then shirt, well, that's the other TEE. So shirt and gossip are spelled the same TE, and then gossip and hot drink are both spelled TE. So yeah, shirt, T-shirt, or just T on its own. Oh, you can also call that. But most people, when they were saying the T-shirt, just say TE. So yeah, that was quite lucky. I mean, there was a difficulty. I don't know. I guess it's not really that hard. So I'd say it's one or two. It doesn't not that these three are relatively easy. I think. I just went so fast I didn't even see red herring or rainbow herring. So feel free to let me know what I missed. Okay, let's move on to the Thinky Dailies for today. That's the bonus game. We're gonna try to do the library records and recopy my Murat Cantonta, if I pronounced your name correctly. Let's see if I can get this done. Not too long of a time. 2 puzzle pieces out of 5. Okay. Now, as the librarian scours through reams of records, our hero spots a puzzle etched into the front desk. Isn't that vandalism of library property? Okay. Alright, proper puzzle. Shade a fully connected group of cells, ensuring numbers are left in unshaded regions of that size. Right, I remember that now, but I didn't remember the rules. Okay, each number must be enclosed in an unshaded region containing as many cells as the number, and each unshaded region must contain exactly one number, and all shaded cells in the grid must form one group connected horizontally or vertically. Okay. I think I get it. It's one group together. Okay, I think I get it. So we already know that this is going to be only one cell, and this has to be shaded. Oh, sorry. Shaded. I think that's correct. That should be right. Okay. And then 2 and 2. So it could be here, 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 here. We don't know. Here. Well, I mean, obviously you can't get here, so it has to be shaded, right? Because that 2 is not going to go there. And that 2 can't go adjacent. So I think this is also going to be shaded. But I mean, this could be like a T shape here, so we'll leave that for now. Apart. Could do that to it. Okay, hold on. Shaded cells. Yeah, I hate this one the most. Shaded cells must not form any 2x2 blocks. I still didn't get that part. 2x2 blocks. Okay. So this is not 2x2, I don't think. So maybe something here. It's not 2x2. What is that? I feel like it has to be because it's one. Is it like no wait, one continuous? No, all the shaded cells are one group connected horizontally, vertically. Right. So if these are supposed to be joined together, the 3 would be here on that. Because I think I did that. Well, I mean, you could do like that and then there. This is still possible technically. Okay. All right. Let me see. Realistically, 3. It can only go so many ways, right? 3. I feel like here, I don't think you could get it there. It's 1, 2, 3 could have been here. 1, 2, 3 here. Like, you know. So I feel like so you can't possibly have anything here, I think. Is that correct? What about 4? Oh wait, no, wait. We do 4, I guess. That's true. I didn't think that. Yeah, I mean, right. It's kind of annoying. Okay, but this one definitely is the square. It's too far for 4. Okay. 2 was. This is too far for the 2, but we part of the 4. Hold on. Try to recall some of the rules. I think I'm better use some hints because my brain is not really working well. Okay. Since numbers need to be in their own shaded region, if you have 2 numbers only a single space apart, you can immediately shade in that space. Right? Exactly. That's what I was thinking as well. And they gotta be split, so they can't be touching here. I feel like. I think yeah, I feel like it can't be here. Because if this is, they can't touch each other. So I'm thinking about. Yeah, I think that's right. Can't touch each other. So that should be a 2 here. So 2 could be here or here. So I think this is not it. Alright, that's what I'm thinking of. And well, it's not gonna be like that, so it's very good to be poured enough. And okay, something. Once a region is the right number of shaded cells, immediately shade cells around that region, but not necessarily diagonal. Oh, but not necessarily. Yeah, it's not always. Yes, it's not always we're gonna apply the diagonal rule because sometimes they will be the next region. Okay, but remember that all shaded cells need to connect. So some of the cells only have one way they can go to meet up with the other shaded cells. Right. Okay. So I feel like this one you can only meet here. So I think you have to do that. This could be shaded, possibly. I'm not sure yet. There'll be something connecting these here. I'm certain of it. Of course, the 4 can't be connected in this way, but hold on. Well, there's only one space between them, so this can't be it. And they've got to, I think, come back out here. So I think you've got to have this, and this. That makes sense. This could still be, oh well, in here as well. It's one space apart, right? So we've already got 3 here, 4 presumably, or they could do like that, also possible. Yeah, I'm not sure just yet. Okay, 4, well, the max here, they can't get there. And then 4, the max here, so I think this will be X'd out too. Okay, right, so here, because they can't be touching each other, they've got to be in their own space. Okay. Alright. So with that being said, this could be possible, or this, but this one, I don't know. I don't know just yet. Okay. I have to join those up. Okay, let's go into clues. Don't forget the 2 by 2 rule. If you already have 3 shaded cells within a 2 by 2 region, you can mark the remaining cell with an X, as you know it must be left unshaded. Wait. But if you already have 3 shaded cells in a 2 by 2 region, shaded cells. I have no idea what that. No, I still don't get what that means. I guess that means that I can't fill this in here, right? Because that would be a 2 by 2. No. I think. I mean, hopefully that logic is right enough. If shading a cell would force you to make a 2 by 2 to connect all the cells up, that cell must be left unshaded. Okay, so if this is left unshaded, then definitely this is a 4, and you've got to close that off, right? So I think that makes sense. When you close that off, you've got to do like that. I would say like this too, so that it joins up. And then this is going to join up here, I think. Because it can't join up here, so it has to join up here. And if that is, so it could go up like that. I don't know. Okay. Hold on a minute. Maybe like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I sort of just tried to avoid doing that, like, because if I had filled in, hold on, well, before we look at the congratulatory message, I tried not to fill this in because I was like, all right. At the time, I was like, if I did this, that would be like 2 by 2 just right here. I think I understand that because again, I feel like my brain doesn't really interpret the rule very well, that 2 by 2 thing. So I'm trying to. So it's all like 1 by something. It's 1 by something. It's not, 2 together. It's either 3 by 1 or something like that. 1, yeah. So I think I kind of get it. Again, I think I feel like every time I do this in Rikabe, I will always struggle with that 2x2 thing. That will still always confuse me. Even though, but maybe the more I play it, will still be pretty good. So the last one is, let's see the last clue. If you know some must be shaded, there's only one number that can reach it. That some must be part of that number's region. Which really becomes very important. Yeah, exactly. In more events, it's how you can reach it. Right. Okay. True. That is true. So we've recorded of 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 4. Okay, so I slowly approached it. I don't know if I explained it well, but I think hopefully if you watch it, you can understand how I came to the answer in some way, or stumbled on the answer eventually. Okay, let's look at time. 14.5 minutes. Can we do another one? Okay, maybe. All right, it says, wow, they found a lead on the book border already. Time flies when you're solving puzzles. Does it? It's 6 minutes, 7 seconds. The time did not really fly. Okay, we'll see if we can try the next one. Okay, because I'd like to do 2. Puzzle 18, that's quite a crowd. Slithering Path by Martin Ender, 3 puzzles out of 5. Ooh, so they're tired. We played a couple of these, yeah. Outside the library, our hero finds themselves blocked by a bustling crowd. Oh, it's the annual puzzle parade. The heck? Oh my god. Okay, Slithering Path puzzle. Okay, in this version, rather than in closed loop, you draw a path from the start point to an end point. Okay. Trace a path from the entrance to the exit, which is where? I guess just whatever, here to here. Oh, maybe from here to here. The path must form a single line from the start point to the end point. Okay, just one line. The numbers indicate how many sides of that cell must have the path going along them. Empty cells may be surrounded by any number of lines. Okay, hold on. So, oh, empty cells, it doesn't matter. Okay, but then like this one, the number. So this one is like 2 sides of it. Okay. Then this one has 3 sides around it. Okay, I think I get it. The path should not branch nor cross itself. Okay, makes sense. So I guess the first clue is that this ones are 0, so we can't have it going here, so it has to be here. I think that is the key bit that we don't want to have any of it here. And 1 means that you only can touch one side. I don't know which side that's going to be. Okay. Is it this? All right. And then this one is 2. So I guess it has to come down here because this is 3 already, right? That makes no. This isn't a lot, but this one is only 1, not 2. So something like that, maybe. But then it's going to double back. So that's not great. How did I do that? Or it definitely feels right though, because I can't touch this one. I have to go down there. Oh, but maybe it will come like, hold on, maybe it'll be like this. So this one is also touching one side, but this one's touching 2 already. Oh yeah, and this was touching 2. Okay, now I see it. Yeah, I just had to go here rather than here. Okay. So I have to go down because it's all straight lines. I can't go through here because this is a 0. This one can only pass 1 line, so maybe it's like I want to say, is this a 1? Because if I turn it around, it's gonna be 2, right? Like this is a 1. Okay, just experimenting. This is one side of it. But I have to come back out. I feel like this part is gonna be very important because you're coming toward the end. Okay, maybe not just here yet. Okay, hold on. This is so well, I can't go over it because if I go over it and down here, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna fly, buddy. Okay. Okay. And I can't turn here, so it has to go straight. Like that. Yeah, I think I have to do it like this, maybe. Boy. And then it's gonna get a 3. Which I think only makes sense if I do it like that. That's the only way that would make sense. Okay. Hold on, if I did like that, it's not touching here, right? Because I'm doing this. Is it? Yeah, I think it's not considered touching that too. This is a 2. This one might be 1 here, maybe. Try that. Is that 2? That's 2. That's a 2. This is touching. Oh, it's touching 2. That's not right. Okay. But that 1 is. Okay, because I can't do this 0 there. Maybe like this. It's better because it's 1, right? The problem is that if I cross here, it's going to go into 1 category, not 2. If I go up here, it's touching 2 here. It's not that. Okay. Ew, schnikey. Okay, unless. Also, because, like, this is not going to connect, right? Okay, hold on. Let me just remove that one, though. Well, I do think this is part of it, but I don't know about where it's going to go down. Okay, let's leave that for now. Okay. Okay, I can get this fellow down. Right, I'm isolated here. Well, I mean, technically I went over here. That's already the 1, done. Right? Okay. I might do this like that. If I do like that, it's... Yeah, okay, this is already 1. Okay, so that's fine. Again, I wish the puzzle, like, the numbers sort of turn a different color when you know you... I mean, well, I guess it's a different... I wish that... Sorry. My leg just keep to the desk. I wish that the color sort of, like, turn a different color... Sorry, the number turn a different color to show you that when you moved around it, you already fulfilled that, sort of like an indicator. So that's what I kind of wanted it to have. But yeah, okay, so this is a 1. We've got 2 here. Oh, but then I can't go back there because okay, maybe like that then. Maybe this 1 comes in play later. I don't know. This is a 2, right? So then I have to go here. Then how do I... Ooh, how would I touch this fella? Oh, I already did. I forgot. Okay, so 2 here makes sense. Okay. Because this could be at the end. Maybe. Right. You still need to touch this one. Which presumably is something like this? No, but we'd have to... Hold on. I guess you could, because this one touches once, this one touches twice, and this one touches twice. Okay. Okay, so maybe it's going to be something like that. And then connecting down, maybe, because it's touching 1 line. And this one cannot touch this here again, so we cannot do that. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, that's a 2. Okay, probably this part's going to be kind of tricky. But do I have to touch all the numbers, or it doesn't matter? Does it? I think it does matter, because that's how we're going to get the numbers, right? So they have to, at some point. Okay, okay. So this is a 1. But now, my dilemma here is that, okay, my dilemma is, I need to get here a 2. But this one's already 2, so, so yeah, it's this bit that's tricky, right? Okay. Or maybe I was meant to, one second here. Move that for a second. Maybe we were meant to do something down here. That's tricky. 1 here. It's already connected 2 here, so we don't actually have to, but how's that 3 gonna go up there, right? Like, how's this 3 gonna connect to anything down here? Because if I did that, that'd be 3 already. Like, we don't want to touch. We don't want to go through there at all. So that's my problem here. This is definitely a tough one. So I'm like, okay, that definitely you can't do that because that was not the 1. I liked this solve here, but then I got stuck here, so no idea what I'm gonna do there. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, that's a 1. 1, 2, 2 here makes good sense, I think. Kind of works here, I suppose. 1. That's 1. 1, 2 to get there. Mm. Okay. I don't know what they combine here. I think I'm gonna do some clues here. Okay, in simple puzzle, generally 3s and 0s are very good constraining options. To begin with, look at the 3 and 0 pair on the top left, okay? From there, the path will be forced down the left-hand side of the puzzle by the 2s and the 0 in the middle, but you will hit a part where it's no longer forced. How to continue from there? That's the thing, isn't it? This is forced up to, like, here, so I do think it's around... Well, you couldn't go here, because then it'd be a 3, right? So it'd have to be a... Unless we think it goes like that first. And then it goes straight up here. Maybe. I could try to restart it and then see if that works out. Okay, hopefully I remember this shape in particular. Let me just screenshot this path like I've got my progress so that I can remember it. Oh boy. Okay, we're probably at like 4 minutes left, so that's okay. I'll make my video longer than 30 minutes because I do want to solve this puzzle. We're like we're close. We're close. Okay, so now I'm gonna restart and maybe I'm gonna try to do something here. Perhaps hold on. Because remember that you don't have to draw the path from start to end in one go. Suppose I was in the middle, right? If there's numbers that might fully constrain another part of the path. The next place to make progress is the 3 in the top right. From there, the path will be forced a long way down the right-hand side of the puzzle until you reach another choice. Maybe there's somewhere else that's now forced. Right, I think this might be okay, but... Yeah, hold on. Oops, sorry. The remaining 2 in the center cannot be completed, which will help you continue the first with the path you're working on. Find the pair of 1s, the bottom left path constraints. Okay, so this one should be done last. So they want me to look here first, then this one, then the middle, and then this being last. So now I'm wondering if that's the last bit to go down. Maybe that could be the case. It could be something like, perhaps like that. Possibly. Because like that will go down this way. Maybe. And that one will be here, and then the 2 is somewhere, perhaps like here. But I don't like that. How am I supposed to connect these here? Unless we're doing like that. But it would cross over, right? So that doesn't make sense either. Hold on. Okay. I don't think it's going to be through the middle, right? Because you will not get the 2s that you're looking for. It's not crossing. It's not... The line is not going right. So I don't think it can be a middle line that's doing that. It's probably either 1 or 2. I think that's it. One of these is the answer. Okay. So I was saying, yeah, because it's 0 here, you can't go there. So you gotta go there, and 3's have got to be enveloped. It's just basically it. You have to. Else-wise. I mean, I could have done like that, but then it box and it wouldn't connect. 0, I definitely can't put anything here on this side. So that being said, with these being constrained, I could either do here, I could do here. That's it. So I think this one has to be joined, definitely, because it's either here or here. And then here, I can't touch here, so I could be either here, here, or here. And I think it has to be one of these, so that I can do that. Yeah, so that's either 1 or 2 here. But definitely this one is going to be it. And then 1 can either be here, here, or here. Okay, we'll leave that for a second. Okay. And then this is now 1, and it can't be joined here, so it has to be down here. Okay. If I did here, I couldn't, because that would make this 2 a 3. So I have to go here. Right, and then after this, of course, I have to come out here. And I'm not going to go here, because that's a 0, so I'm going to keep going down. I could technically go here, that is possible. Possible, maybe something like that. Maybe. If I do, hold on. If I do join this up here, then I can't join this here, then that would be a 1. And then how would I join up there? Because then that would be a 2. So I don't like that, because now, either way, I'm stuck with this 1 problem here, isn't it? I mean, unless I did something like that, though. But then this... I mean, there's a 1 here, but 2. Something like that. That's a 2. Maybe. Maybe. Boy, oh boy. But this is only one. Where are we gonna get that second 2 here? Now that's frustrating, right? Okay. Ay, ay, ay. We're getting close, but this is a real tough one. Alright, so I'm now in my second part of the video. I mean, it's 30 minutes plus, so I'm going to try to resume solving this puzzle because it's frustrating me and I can't. I mean, okay. So maybe let's not think about this just yet. Okay, let's not think about that either. Okay, so from there, the path would be forced. Let's be looking at the top left. Okay, that one is forced down. I see. Forced down to we hit a point where it's no longer forced. How to continue from there? That's the thing, right? I don't know where to go. It's either here, I suppose, or here, and I don't know. So I'll leave that there. The next estimated progress is that 3 in the top right. From there, the path would be forced a long way down the right-hand side of the puzzle to reach another choice. Maybe there's somewhere else it's not forced. Well, this part is definitely not forced. Because I don't know. Do I go here, down here, or here? So it's not there. The remaining 2 in the center. Remaining 2? What do you mean? There are like 2 2s there. Can now be completed from. I do not know. How does that? Unless they mean like it's gonna go down like here. I don't think so though, right? That don't make no sense to me. I don't know. How does that? I don't get that middle part. That middle part is stressing me out. That's not can't be a 1 here. That there's constraints here. I feel like no, because I can't do anything here. So it definitely feels like the other has to be here like that. But then this one would be a 2 already, so like you have to. I feel like these 2 can't touch then. That's a 2 here, right? 3 like that, and then you can't cross here, so you gotta go down here. That's what I'm thinking. Like that. But this would be a. I mean, can't do here. Can't go down here, right? Because this would only be a 1 either, so that doesn't help. This part is very confusing. Okay, hold off a minute here. Hold on. Maybe I'm not supposed to join the 1 here. I don't know. Boy, brain is hurting. Lack of sleep, and this is not great for me. Okay. Let's think about this. But can't do anything here. But somehow these have to join up. Okay. Well, I think the line can't be here because where would it go, right? Because it can't be here. So this 2, I think this is the only combination of 2 that can be right? So this is the only way. And if this is the only way, then the 1 is already fixed. You can't do anything here. So I definitely. Now the problem is I can't go up and I can't go down. So how would I get that 2? How else would I get the 2? So hold on here. Let's take a look at this. Realistically, this is not gonna happen, right? This would be a 3. Oh, generally this could be like here. That could be right. That you're right. It could be like that. Maybe that's one way to get a 2. Okay, so yeah, that's possible to think about that. Okay, then this. No, but if this is a 1, then I can't do that unless I. No, how would I join the rest of the parts together? Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I think like. So if I bypassed. Are we gonna like. How are we gonna bypass that? Ew. Oh boy. Oh, that middle part is really throwing me off. I would kill for some more hints right now. But I mean, they on the Discord, but I can't be arsed to open that up. Oh my gosh. This is turning out to be quite a painful path to get through. Okay. It's this one that's really troubling me. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. If you only join one place, then only one of the twos can join this one, if at all. I'm inclined to think that it definitely can't be here, because the only way you could go is here, right? So, like, the 2 has to be somewhere here, one of these. Can't be here, we know that. So, one of the sides, the 2 has to go this side, this side. And if it's this way, that's not going to work, because the only way you can go is down, and you'd already be having 2 here. So, I think you have to join like this. Maybe it's going to go like that, do we think? Also like that. But that wouldn't be a 1 anymore, because that'd be a 2, right? That doesn't work. Ew, and that's not even a 2 yet. Okay, maybe like this. It's better. Right, that's a 2. Okay. Maybe. It's the only way it can go down. Okay. How will this connect to all that, though? That's something I don't get. The path is not looking like it's gonna link up. Like, maybe this can go. Maybe this can go. Boy. Oy. It's a 2. How would this be a 2? It's only a 1. Or maybe. Oh, I guess I could. Oh, but it can. No, it's not, because it can't join like that. Like, this would be almost perfect. What? Huh? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, dang it. I forgot this is touching one side, so this is the second side. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. But I got it in the end. How long did I take? Let's see. I took a long ass time. 22 and a half minutes. That is crazy. That is more than, I don't know. The bulk of the video is just solving the Thinky daily. The Wordle connections at the first one didn't even take that much time at all. I took like maybe 7, 8 minutes on the other one. I don't know, but that is crazy. But okay, finally, yes, finally. So yeah, finally I did. My brain finally started to work a little bit, and I realized that I couldn't join anything in the middle here, because, and that's the problem. I try to force it here, but it couldn't be. So I mean, yeah, I know my brain is not at 100% capacity. So we'll say as that's the excuse for why I was stuck on this for ages. I think I should have at least solved this in half the time if I didn't spend all that time scrunching over that. But yeah, 1 here, 1. Yep, 1 and 2. Oh boy, boy. I was like, huh? Because I totally forgot that this counts as 1 as well, and my brain just didn't. So these 2 difficult areas were giving me trouble. This one not too bad. This one not too bad, and this one is okay. But again, I had to wait and see, like once I solved these 2 difficult parts, and then I could see that. Oh boy. Okay, so that was wild. That was journey. Yeah. Oh, I mean, well worth the 3. I mean, to me, it felt more like a 4 puzzle pieces, but okay, we'll get that. That's to me. All right, I will leave a link to puzzles 1, 17, and 18 in the description. You can try that. Let me know. Okay, we are gonna do very quickly the comments from yesterday's video. Clara, you did the 15th puzzle in 42 seconds, and the 16th puzzle in 56 seconds, really fast. And you said you were getting faster on me Thinkies. Ironic that you would say that, because I did do it quite fast yesterday on July 2nd, and then today, July 3rd, I'm spending like 23 minutes on one puzzle. That's ridiculous. So funny, right? Funny how that goes. Yeah, I'm not great at some of them. Some of them are okay for me. They're not too bad. Like the star one, that's pretty okay. Edward, you did Tread, Plans, Fancy, and Maven. Very nice for it, really nice. Well, I mean, I still think it's a good for. I know you're groaning, but yeah. You said groan. It's probably the 4th or 5th time I had that same sort and forgot that the E was in play. How could you forget the E? But anyway, no harm done, as it was always going to be at least 4. Yeah, so you were not in any danger. Of the 5 blank A blank E words I had remaining, Maven was the only one that I was sure had never been used. Waxen and Haven, recent. Waken and Oaken, never. But Waken, they could use it at one point. Oaken, I feel like that's it's a nice word for a starting word, but I do think it's rarely gonna be used. I don't know. I guess it feels like, yeah. But anyway, seems I was naive to think that there were no words that did not fit that pattern. Connections difficulty 5 out of 5. This is one of those 5 difficulty puzzles that I just didn't see the problem was with Tom Tom and Dan Dan noodles. They're practically hitting us over the head with the theme of the blue category. Really? I mean, I know you read it as Dan, but I read it as Dan. So I mean, anyway. I don't know. I didn't think it was that easy, but I'm glad it's very easy for you. And as far as purple categories goes, points for anyone was on the easier side. Yeah, that one was not that bad at all. That was quite easy. It seems the cartridge can be summed up with one word. No, wait, one letter and one number. T1000. Terminated everybody, I guess, yeah. A lot of mistakes were made in the impersonate category by omitting it. Y'all don't watch Terminator? Okay, thank goodness I do quite a bit. Also, 26% went for the animal ending connection. Yeah, I don't blame them, because that one is, when you're desperate, that one is easy to latch onto and try that instead, because you're like, well, what else is it going to be, right? So I don't blame them for looking there. I considered it briefly myself, but I was like, it felt a little bit too obvious, so I want to try to look for something else. 13% tried the Rainbow Red Herring of Mockingbird, Diamond Ring, Looking Glass, and Billy Goat. No chance of me falling for it, as I only know the song up until the Diamond Ring, so your lack of musical trivia in this particular instance actually helped you. My only snag was naming the last four words that made up the green connection, me. What are these old-timey things having come? Oh, so you thought it out and you figured it out, right? Yeah. Lol, I'm now at the point of the video where the green category made you turn green. Yeah, because I was like, what the heck is this name of the category? I mean, sometimes, I mean, you can clearly see that they're really squeezing their brain for as much. For as much as new uniqueness and unique puzzles they can think of, I suppose, or unique names they can call those puzzles, right? Thank you, Dailies. 1 minute 33 for the 16th puzzle. No, sorry, the 15th puzzle, and then 3 minutes 43 for the 16th puzzle. Say that. One false start in the first one, but you got it in. That's good. Second one after 43 seconds. Got it. Wait, I have to move this one. Now this one now. And then 3 minutes later. But you got it in the end, so that's pretty good. And you kept getting a lot of the threes. This must be like a good number for you. I don't know if you're into the lottery or something, but you might want to consider those numbers. It's trying to tell you something, I think. Glacier Breeze. You did Slant, Radon, Cabin, Pagan, and Maven. Ooh, close call there. My final three guesses were my instincts after guess two. In that order. Oh, I missed. How do you say it? Peon? Peon. I heard of this word, but I don't really know what that means. Peon? Peon? How do you say that? It's hard for me to say this word. Oh, hold on. Peon. Peon. I'm peeing in the pool. Is that what? Okay, anyway, that's a joke. A joyous song or hymn of praise, tribute, thanksgiving, or triumph. A word that praises or honors its subject. I think I know this one. Peeing in terms of like a work that something like honors its subject, a tribute, right? I didn't really know much about this one as in a song, so that one I didn't know so much. Okay, but good to remember this word, but that's a tough word for me to think of. He said, I missed Peeing and Waken, but with Waxen and Haven being used recently, as Edward also pointed out, both of you have great memories. 6 was the worst and rarest case, so you were still going to be okay. It did take you quite a while to get there, but you got there in it. And then I have an overall skill of 47-37 for cabin, 59. End up overall skill 47. You got 37 for the cabin, 59 for pagan, 0 for maven. I mean, why would you guess a non-original answer when there are better options available? Good question. Something that you can write a letter to the Wordle folks and ask them that reply. But I don't know, maybe they're not so hung up on what some of the original answers and they love their expanded ones. So they're just gonna go with whatever that I don't know. So I'm wondering. Average 4.3, fail 6%. Yeah, sort of decent fail rate as well. Most losses are to the blank, A blank E N words, though some aren't valid solutions. They probably just thought of words that sound like word. At least nobody spelled like BAKEN, like bacon or something. They probably did that. You said for your 555th Wordle, you could try to get a 5. Haha, joke's on you, but I didn't. Okay, I did the opposite. I did not get a 5. I got a 3. So, but yeah, I mean, I know. Anyway, it's a good joke. I definitely wanted to do the 5th because I thought, oh, thematically that would be funny. But I'm kind of glad that I forgot about that intention of mine, and I just went to strip, which is what the letter generator gave me is the S, and I always go, if I get an S, since we haven't done strip yet, I'm gonna do strip. So that really worked out in my favor today. So some good things. All the good things was leading up to this monstrous 22-minute part. So I think this must be why I managed to solve riddle and connection so quickly, is because somehow the game gods knew that they needed to give me loads of time to do this, or else if I took a long time for riddle and connections, this video would be like an hour long. So think your lucky stars that it's not, right? Okay. All right. Well, I will leave a link to these two puzzles today, thinking games for you, and let me know how I did for Wordle connections as well. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.